We shift our focus to this story now. There are growing fears of a total collapse of the school nutrition program in KwaZulu-Natal. This is due to non-payment of service providers. According to the National School Nutrition Program Service Providers Association, only about 40% of their members have been paid, in some cases that being a partial payment. The association also claims that some service providers have been waiting for more than 3 months for full payment. Joining us on this matter is KZN Education spokesperson Muzi Mahlambi. Good afternoon, Mr. Mahlambi. Thank you very much for joining us on the SABC. Mr. Mahlambi, the importance of the school nutrition program is known to all. The meal provided at these schools for many of the learners is the first and probably the last meal each day. How did we arrive at a situation where service providers can no longer purchase food to supply the schools?
Afternoon to your viewers. MEC was supposed to be taking this interview, but he's up in the department, directorate responsible for school nutrition. They are cleaning the list in terms of the few service providers. As we speak, the percentage has increased today to 95% of the service providers have been paid. But MEC wants to have 100%. But he's getting a briefing as to what could be the various reasons for non-payment or paying timelessly of such service providers.
At this stage, pardon me for interjecting there, just for clarity, at this stage it hasn't been established why exactly some of them have not been paid for 3 months. The department does not know.
No, we do know.
Okay.
We do know. The reasons vary. It will be some invoices not being paid correctly, or some principals disputing some invoices with the suppliers in terms of the quantity and the quality of food that has been supplied. And it will take some time for them to agree. Then it will then take time for the invoices to come to head office. But we are coming up with a mechanism to try and expedite such situations, but it varies from supplier to supplier. That is why we don't have, we always say we don't have a contract with an association, but we have got contract with individual suppliers.
I suppose it was for them just easier. I suppose it was for them to organize themselves and not have every single service provider coming to the education department, but to rather organize themselves and have one person or body speaking on their behalf whenever there are issues. But the spokesperson for the nutrition program says even though the department has paid some service providers on Tuesday particularly, they've heard that payment will be done in some sort of a phased approach because there are financial issues. Is this the case or not?
Yeah, we wanted to explain and to be very clear on and to be adamant that we don't have a contract with the association. That's where the problem begins, because when they come to sign the contracts, when they come to bid, they come as individual suppliers. That is why we always prefer to deal with them, because the facts that are presented by the association are always not correct.
All right. Did they perhaps come, though, as individual suppliers on the 5th of July to protest or demonstrate outside the offices and share a memorandum of demands as suppliers?
Suppliers come to our offices every day for various reasons. Some will come to update their tax clearance tax document, but we have them coming to our offices for various reasons as individuals. Yes, we did have a demonstration.
There was a demonstration, and did you receive a memorandum of demands from suppliers?
I'm not contesting that. I was coming to that to say, yes, we did receive a memorandum. Upon reading that memorandum, we then engage the association. We have had meetings with the association. It's not correct that we are not meeting with them. We have had meetings with association, and the last meeting that we had with them, it was not payment that they were arguing, but it was something else.
So you gave them your audience then as an association, but today you're saying that you no longer want to give them your audience, you want to deal with individual suppliers.
They are not the only association. We are a Department of Education. Anyone that wants to come to speak to us, we can't say no. But there are different associations on school nutrition that have approached us, and we have engaged with them, and we always indicate to them, and always when they come to present their cases, we are in a position to prove that their facts are not correct, and they will always say that no, it means that their members misled them, let them go back so that they can verify the information and stuff like that.
Mr. Mahlambi, I just want to take you back then to that memorandum of demands, because the impression that's been created is that this is not a new issue, that they attempted to engage the department and discuss the issues around payment as early as the 5th of July. Their lawyer actually has stated that it goes way beyond the 5th of July. They actually attempted to engage the department 4 months ago. Why was this matter not resolved back then?
We are in August. We can indicate that it was the month of July that was not paid, and we must pay them within 30 days, and the 30 days has not expired. And like I say, come today, more than 95% of them were paid.
All right. We also understand from their lawyers that they're still looking to head to court to ensure that a situation of this kind doesn't happen again in future. So this matter is not over. Will you be defending yourself should they actually petition the courts?
If it's something that is taken before the court, we will then respond accordingly when we are in receipt of such a communique from the court.
And then just in closing, a reminder again, you said 95% of those service providers have since been paid. So we're now working on paying the last 5%. So there should be no issues insofar as delivering of food to all learners.
And there hasn't been any.
All right. Mr. Mahlambi, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. That's KZN Education spokesperson Muzi Mahlambi.